Hello again, everybody. I'm Chris Reel, Baltimore City Guide and owner of Rent-A-Tour, back today with another Baltimore story. And I've talked a lot about history already, so today I'd like to share with you a more contemporary story about a Baltimore native who found fame and greatness on Broadway. Now, just last summer, I was sitting on my couch and I was flipping through the channels and I stumbled upon the Tony Awards, just as they were about to present the award for Best Performance by an Actor in a Featured Role in a Musical. The winner was Andre DeShields, and the musical was Hadestown. Now, I've got to admit, at the time, I was unfamiliar with both the musical and the actor, so you can imagine my surprise and my delight when he began his acceptance speech with two of my favorite words: Baltimore, Maryland. Baltimore, Maryland, he continued. Are you in the house? I hope you're watching at home because I am making good on my promise that I would come to New York and become someone you'd be proud to call your native son. But he had made good on that promise long before he won his first Tony Award at the age of 73. Even though he's considered Broadway royalty by many today, Andre DeShields came from very humble beginnings in West Baltimore, the ninth of 11 children. In an interview, he recalled visiting the legendary Royal Theater on Pennsylvania Avenue every weekend. By then, the historic theater, which had once hosted celebrated jazz greats like Cab Calloway and Billie Holiday, had been converted into a movie house, and young Andre grew up idolizing Hollywood stars like Yul Brynner. Of course, he would find fame not on the screen, but on the stage. After graduating from Baltimore City College in 1964, he earned a bachelor's degree in English literature from the University of Wisconsin. In 1969, his theater career began in Chicago, but his big break on Broadway came in 1975, when he landed the title role in The Wiz. After that, his star really began to rise. He choreographed musicals for Bette Midler. He won an Emmy Award for his performance in the TV adaptation of Ain't Misbehavin', based on the music of Fats Waller. He wrote, choreographed, directed, and starred in a Broadway musical revue called Andre DeShields' Harlem Nocturne. And then, in 1997, he received his first Tony nomination for his role in Play On. Just a few years later, he earned his second nomination for his performance as Horse in the Broadway production of The Full Monty. After nearly 50 years on Broadway, he finally won the Tony Award for his role as Hermes, Greek god and narrator of the hit musical Hadestown. DeShields and his castmates performed a number from Hadestown on the Tony broadcast that night, but the most memorable moment was definitely his acceptance speech, which quickly went viral. In addition to his shout-out to his hometown, DeShields also shared with the audience what he called his 3 cardinal rules of his ability and longevity. Number 1, surround yourself with people whose eyes light up when they see you coming. Number 2, slowly is the fastest way to get where you want to be. And number 3, the top of one mountain is the bottom of the next, so keep climbing. The talent, drive, determination, and spirit of Andre DeShields would take him to the biggest and brightest Broadway stages. But his remarkable journey began right here in Baltimore. And today, Baltimore's theater scene is still a source of world-class entertainment and culture, from big-budget Broadway productions at the beautifully restored Hippodrome Theater to the more intimate experiences at venues like the Everyman Theater, Center Stage, and Arena Players, the nation's oldest continually performing African-American community theater. And if you'd like to enjoy a live performance on your next trip to Baltimore, just visit our website, www.rentatour.com. There's more info there about these experiences and other experiences all around the capital region. Please follow me on Twitter and Instagram at RealDeal125. Like this video, share this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you've got an idea for an upcoming video, just let me know. You can comment, you can tweet, you can email me. Any way you want to get in touch with me, just let me know. I'll do my best to get that topic on for you as soon as possible. And a special thank you this time to Matthew Baker, who suggested this topic for a Baltimore story, and who also inspired this whole series of videos. Matthew is a fellow tour guide working in New York City. He started doing videos like these. I saw them, I thought they were great, and so I decided to do my own. So thank you very much, Matthew, for suggesting a story on Andre DeShields. It was really cool to learn more about this remarkable individual. I really do appreciate that. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I'll be back with another Baltimore story real soon. But until then, thanks so much for watching. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you around.